I'm Alan Kenny, Editorial Director with REIT.com, and we're in New York at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel for REITWeek 2014, NAREIT's Investor Forum. Joining me is Steve Buller, Portfolio Manager with Fidelity Investments. Steve, for real estate investors, are there better opportunities here at home in the United States or abroad?
Unfortunately, that's a difficult question to answer right now. The way I look at it, when I look across the different countries of the world, I'm trying to find what I call the superfecta. That is, good fundamentals, good access and cost of capital, excellent valuations, and what I call technical factors, that is positive capital flows, using one as an example. Unfortunately, right now, there's not a country in the world where you have this superfecta. So we balance trying to find a discounted valuation that we see in some of the Hong Kong, Singapore markets, which don't have good fundamentals, at the same time where there's better fundamentals, for example, in the UK, London office, but where valuations have started to get stretched. So I'm going to avoid answering your question directly, trying to say that we balance those four things in positioning our portfolio.
Okay. Well, how about Russia and Ukraine? It's been a big story here with all the unrest. Has that affected your allocations and investments?
No, not at all. And I think what we've seen in whether it's the global equity markets or the global property securities markets, these geopolitical events, whether right or wrong, are kind of being to some extent ignored by the capital markets. And we see that now, and it hasn't impacted any of our allocation or any of our current investment decisions.
Okay, so then looking globally, can you tell us the growth of the real estate securitization kind of movement? I mean, how have you seen that playing out so far?
Well, right now, we're definitely in a trend where we're in expansion mode. Last year, it was more in the United States. This year, though, it's definitely moved to Europe, where we see many IPO launches, many secondary offerings, and a lot of these IPOs are based on thematics. That is, you can invest in Ireland, you can invest in Spain, there's some Dutch office companies. So new cash boxes are being generated to do these thematic investing. Outside of Europe, we're also seeing, for example, Japan. Interestingly, this week, there's a very large secondary offering. So the market capitalization right now of global property securities is in an expansion mode, which we think will continue through the remainder of the year.
All right, Steve, thank you so much for your insights.
You're welcome.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.